Alright, and hello guys, and welcome to another edition of Hashtag Esports Time. Today we're gonna talk about the LCS NA Finals, TSM and Cloud9. Who would expect anything else? For real, since Cloud9 joined the LCS League, they have been in all finals against TSM. And that's very impressive actually, that we can have such a consistent final lineup in NA. It's very great, and Curse will always be our fourth, so may you rest in pieces. Well, jokes aside, we have a very strong and fun matchup to watch here. Again, Cloud9 against TSM will be a very entertaining match to watch, and of course everybody of us should be really excited to see these both teams clash each other. So the thing is, it's also very hard to predict, since in my opinion both teams are in a very equal skill level. They came both through very interesting matchups in the semifinals. I think the Cloud9 one was a bit harder though than the TSM matchup though. But I will get to this in a few minutes. And first of all, I want to talk about the teams itself. Cloud9 has been struggling a bit in the split, but the meta shifted actually towards them, and the new meta, the tank meta, is fitting them perfectly actually. In my opinion, they have the best shot at winning this final right now. If we had a few patches before that, we would not have that same effect in the Cloud9. This tankish late games, mid-late game team fight thing is a really good thing for Cloud9, and that should be really great for them as well against TSM. So be afraid of the Zek picks on Meteors, and we all should be fine. So it's really fun to predict your picks and bans, because I'm already seeing one ban towards jungle and top lane. I see the Rumble pick or ban by TSM. This the Zek and Rumble pick will be very key to this matchup for Cloud9, I think. Same goes maybe for the Nautilus pick that Lost Boy and Lamination has been sharing actually. Lost Boy picked up the Nautilus support, and I think we will have a very interesting matchup this final, because the teams are very good at their own style, and both are very good, able to be coming back from a 2-0 series. So yeah, let's see who will bring the better strategy there. And well, of course, TSM has been having a lot of struggles actually, most in their game 1 situations. Their game 1 against Team Impulse was very lackluster. They didn't perform as well on the team comp they had. They had very in my opinion, a better draft in Team Impulse, but they failed to see the game plan. So it will be very based on the team comp they get and daily performance of TSM. But even though they might have some lackluster performance on most of the time Styrus on the top lane, they still managed to find a way to get some wins, or at least the comps they want and can carry with. So yeah, let's talk a bit about the semi-final matchups. Let's start with the TSM and Team Impulse pick, because I think this one was a bit more interesting the way it turned out actually. So we had this very interesting game 1 actually. Like this was very interesting from Team Impulse, how they managed that out. They played very solid game. The new strategy with the Shyvana top lane with the teleport smite worked out extremely well for here for TSM. And of course that nobody really understands why they didn't keep it up actually. I couldn't really understand why they didn't keep it up, that strategy, and they could have played at least a second game with it and maybe get a win out of that, because I didn't see TSM working with that comp, and it was really, really strange for me the decisions they made with the pick and ban phase, because in my opinion they dropped the game for TSM with the pick and ban phases. And I don't know what to say about that, because the pick and ban phase after that first game were very, very strange by Team Impulse. Of course, I don't want to blame TSM because they really stepped it up in the game plan, and Bjergsen played out of his mind, Lost Boy played out of his mind, and Centurion was playing very solid as well. And some games even Turtle picked up a hell of a ton. It's really, really interesting. That is really, really great stuff from TSM there. So I don't even know what to say. It's like really strange how strong the mental fortitude of Team Impulse of TSM, sorry, is towards the game. So I just looked up the comps, and most important for the team, for the pick and ban phase, was game 2. This was the most deciding factor, like playing Nunu with Urgot, Kartus, and Ken from tip side. This was, in my opinion, a free win for TSM, because the pick and bans from Team Impulse didn't work as well. Then after that they picked up their TF strat. That didn't work out well again, and for the last game they picked up again their Shyvana Nunu comp, and I think TSM picked again correctly against them with the Urgot mid and Corky AD carry to clear up the waves. Wow, Turtle even built a void staff. That's very interesting. But still, yeah. There's not much to say, because in my opinion Team Impulse didn't play out that well things, and the Stranger of TSM showed up and they carried the games. They played out the game plans. They went for the Protect AD carry comps they are very comfortable with, and just literally took it over. And there's nothing more else to say, because TSM just played a very, very solid game after all. So let's look a bit into the Cloud9 game, where I think I even expected to be a 3-0 by Team Liquid, because they were crushing them really hard in the first 2 games. Like, it was I'm sad I couldn't watch it live, because I couldn't imagine I would have been like dying at the moment, because Team Liquid played so fine with their with their comp in games 1 and 2. They were playing extremely, extremely well, and yeah, I don't know what happened to Cloud9, and like, if I think they went took a Seju Bean or something like this. They went full Goku mode and or prayed to Shenlong, and they decided to destroy. And in my opinion, that was great, because we saw in game 3 a very interesting turnaround from for Cloud9, when they crushed and literally destroyed a Protectum Kog'Maw, or as how we call it nowadays, Jargon Mall comp, and in a very, very well played and manner. And wow, what should I add more than this? That it was very, very well played and well deserved by Cloud9 that way. And yeah. So what does this mean for to us, or at least for TSM, if you think that way? Actually, if they can beat the Jargon Mall comp, they can beat TSM, in my opinion. Of course, they have the strong fortitude to as well come back from two games behind and bring the 3-0 sweep home. But still, bringing down in that manner the Jargon Mall comp, they have one strategy that always worked for TSM so far in their back pocket. Like, really, they can destroy TSM at any moment at this time. TSM loves to run that Protector AD carry comp where they have like 3 supports around White Turtle and Bjergsen on a carry mid laner or even a carry support mid laner. It's or playmaking, I should say that way. This is a very, very good thing for Cloud9, and of course, I'm sorry TSM, but I think Cloud9 has a step forward you in terms of strategy, and they look stronger in this type of thing. In this sense, they always seem stronger than TSM when it comes to strategy and picks and bans. Even though Locodoco is doing a very, very good job and breaking up the pick and ban phase really, really well for TSM, I think Cloud9 is still a step forward. However, I think it's a very, very close match. Like, it's very hard to predict because both teams have their own playstyles and very, very, very solid. I think Cloud9 adapts a bit better to strategies. I should say a bit faster than TSM, but overall, TSM is very famous to adapt after game ones. Like they maybe lost game one and then just went on and 3-0 sweep the enemy team like they did against Team Impulse. They adapted very well. Again, Locodoco is doing a very, very good job, and you can blame him because he is a very key success to TSM, and as well as the carries of TSM are doing very, very good job. In my opinion, the carries are of course Bjergsen and Lustboy by playing phenomenally well. It's insane. So I think another key factor to this matchup, will Hai perform that game? Will he be able to handle the mid lane pressure by Bjergsen? Will he go on tilt? Will he be doing the shot calling? I mean, he doesn't have a problem from shot calling from behind, but still, it's not too easy to do that against TSM. So, however, it will be a very, very, very key matchup this game. Of course, how will Dyrus do? I mean, Dyrus has been camped a lot. He has been going on tilt a lot. He hasn't played his best champions well again. If they ban out Maokai and take away Lulu, I think he will be in a very weird spot. I think his Zion is okay as well, but is there anything else for Dyrus? Is he still able to bring out that insane Rumble? Because the last game I saw him on Rumble, he failed literally every ultimate on Rumble, but Bjergsen hard carried him to the win. So Dyrus also saw the top lane will be a very key matchup, and of course will be Meteos and Sneaky able to carry Cloud9 through their way. I mean, Meteos always do the plays and is always on point with his ganks by playing perfectly styled in his jungle style, and Sneaky is by far the best AD carry in A at the moment. So who will deliver? It's almost harder to predict in the OL and Fnatic matchup because there will be a lot of pick diversity. But here I see a very clear structure that they have been playing the whole split, or at least the last few weeks after the 5.5 patch. I see a very clear structure for both teams, and I don't see any reason for them to change that. So in my opinion, is this matchup by who performs better today and who adapts better to the strategies. So I don't think they will bring anything new or really cheesy for this game as Fnatic or OL maybe in Europe, but I think they will be living up to their standards and bringing up a very good fight. And in my opinion, I call out it will be a 3-2 for Cloud9. I don't see a 3-0 sweep in this matchup possible because both teams adapt so well to the other strategy. So it will be a close game. It can go both sides, but I still think the strategical overlords of Hai and Meteos and Lemonation in the game will make the difference, but not far. It will be a very close game in my opinion, and depends how much Locodoco can affect the team's strategy between the games as well. So key to the matchups, like I said, how is top lane, so the solo lanes of course, strategical adaptation, and yeah, pick and ban, of course. So this will be the key matchups for this finals. And well, I hope you liked my small analysis of this NA LCS final. Again, TSM versus Cloud9. I think we see us on the next video, and if you liked the video, be sure to give me a thumbs up or a thumbs down if you didn't like. Share your thoughts and feedback in the comment section down below, and if you liked the video, just follow me on social media and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on the next ones. So guys, bye bye and thanks for watching. Adios amigos, bye bye. First with pictures, we share arts.